we are. Hey there, everyone in the interwebs. Joy here with subrosatea.com. To err is human, but to arr is pirate. Oh, hi, mateys. Did you know that tea has been linked to numerous health benefits? In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about our Fountain of Youth tea collection. This collection, yes, it has a pirate theme. Why? Because here at Sub Rosa Tea, we think tea time should be fun. So we're going to lean into that pirate theme, but we have a lot of health benefits packed into these 7 teas. Friends, if you're new here, I want to say welcome. My name is Joy. I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea. Not all of our tea is blue, but this definitely is one of them. This is one of our limited edition teas. So yeah, I'm not always dressed like a pirate, but I'll do anything I need to be able to stop your scroll so you can listen to these great teas. They are all delicious. And like I said, these are full of health benefits. Honestly, everything we sell is full of health benefits. Let's be real. But this is a really fun theme that we get to dive into. But the reason I bring up the theme is that it's limited edition. The majority of these teas are only around for a short period of time. So you can find them on our website, subrosatea.com, and on the web page called Limited Edition Flavors. If you download our mobile shopping app, you can go to your favorite app store. It's free to download. Search for the words Sub Rosa Tea, 3 words, 2 spaces in the middle. You'll see the app is free to download, and you are going to then go to the shop tab. When you hit that shop tab, which is at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see that everything is arranged by collection. So you can kind of watch the replay of the videos if you care to do so, and shop by collection if anything catches your eye. Hi there, Miss Bernita. Happy Mother's Day to you, sweet lady. I love that you introduced your daughter to our brand. I appreciate that. A great way to celebrate Mother's Day. Ooh, I don't see anyone watching on Facebook yet. Do I need to make sure that we're all connected? I'm hoping that we are. I know a lot of you watch the videos, but you're silent. You don't comment, which means I can't see who you are. But don't worry, I can never actually see you until you comment. At least that part is when I get your name. So I can at least answer you back. And in general, I love it when you join live because you can ask questions when it's at top of mind. You can always watch the replay, and if you are, feel free to use the hashtag replay. You can comment and shop as you normally would, but when you join our live community, you can interact with the other members who are live and of course ask questions live. You can also contact us via email, which is orders@subrosatea, and you can find that information over on our website and mobile shopping app. So like I said in today's video, this is a limited edition themed collection that has 7 delicious teas. We have over 100 flavors of loose leaf tea though. Those can be found on the website under their category. So you're going to click on the tab that says loose leaf tea. There's a drop down there for you. So if you're specifically looking for green teas that say green tea with coconut, go ahead, use the drop down. You're going to find all of the green and white teas are organized together, and then you can easily search by category or use the search box for a very particular ingredient if that's what you're searching for. Okay, I'm going to have to scooch over because I don't see anyone watching. Oh, we are. I think we are live on Facebook. That really, I appreciate that. The replay will play for 30 days. So if you're not watching live, that's totally fine. This replay also plays over on Instagram. And of course, we have a TikTok page too, which is super fun. And like I said, friends, we have over 100 flavors of loose leaf tea, all available, and about, I would say almost 50% of them are caffeine free. Do you have preference about caffeine? I'm kind of curious. Let's get started. Oh yes, I also wanted to say all 7 flavors are available individually in 3 sizes. You're going to see we just recently had a price reduction. I'm happy to say that we could extend that to our lovely customers. Thank you for being so great to us. We appreciate that. So all of the tea is available in multiple sizes, and if you decide to buy the bundle, that's where you're going to save the most money. So the Try Me size is a 1/2 ounce. It's going to make you about 6 to 8 cups, and the value size is a 2-ounce bag. It's going to make you about 20 to 25 servings, and what I consider a serving is to be 8 ounces. Hey there, Miss Sandy. Oh, and we are live on Facebook. I appreciate that. You're catching me live. Look at that, Sandy. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Okay, Sandy, did you see my new tattoo? Isn't that great? Put them online. I know. Does it look real? It probably doesn't, but I think it's hysterical. I think it's funny because I ordered a set of like 70 tattoos because I'm honestly going to a pirate themed party later on this month. Literally, I did not just buy tattoos for a one-time video, but this particular tattoo has a rose. You know, our company, it's called Sub Rosa. And also, did you know that Sub Rosa is a compass to gourmet loose leaf tea flavors? It's true. This tattoo has a rose and a compass on it. I think that's great that it came in the set. Like it was just meant to be mine. It was meant to be on my arm. Very short term though. Very short lived. So anyway, like I was saying, friends, if you decide to buy all 7 flavors, make sure you're checking out with the bundle. That's where you can save the most money. First up, we have a tea with a fair amount of caffeine. This is our Warrior Chai Mate. Warrior Chai Mate, if you're not familiar with green yerba mate, it grows in South America, and it is not the actual tea plant. It is different. Mates, we've used them before. We use them in several of our blends. Green yerba mate, sometimes we also use it as in a roasted form. Very different flavor profile. This lends itself perfectly to the application here, which is with tropical fruit and island spices. That's right. I'm not just dressed like a pirate. Yes, lots of health benefits in the Fountain of Youth, but also really great summer tropical flavors. I'm introducing this collection in the month of May, so that makes sense for this summer. The mates have more caffeine than black tea does. It's around 80 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup. Mates have a lot of antioxidants, so it's not an artificial caffeine that you need to be concerned about. It's a very natural boost in your energy that you're going to get from all the antioxidants. From what I understand, Buddhist monks even drink a mate before they meditate, because even though they are holding still, they want to have very good mental focus and clarity as they meditate. So this particular mate, wonderful taste. I introduced it, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago, I think, with this collection, I believe. And it is so very popular that we do sell it all year. So improving mental focus and also physical performance. I'm calling it Warrior Chai Mate, again, because of all the antioxidants. You are going to feel like you can achieve just about anything. So if you are on your way to a weekend warrior event where you have to do a lot of yard work perhaps, or maybe you're going to work out a little bit harder than you typically do partake in the mate. And I will tell you the flavor profile is going to change whether you steep it hot or cold. So give it a try both ways. See which way you like it the most. Next up, we are bringing back Immortality. Oh, I love this name. Immortality. This one we are bringing it back. The ingredients have changed just a little bit, but I don't know that my customers are going to notice the flavors. But do check the ingredients if you have any allergies. It has been updated. This has got papaya and elderberry, so great for your immune system. And it's a purple tea. We do not sell too many purple teas. If you're not familiar, purple tea grows in Kenya. It has a lot of antioxidants and very specifically anthocyanins. Do you know what anthocyanins are? I think a lot of us talk about them being in blueberries and elderberries, boosting your immune system. So purple tea is known for that. It is a very similar profile if you're just drinking it on its own, just purple tea compared to just black tea. It's a little bit smoother, a little bit sweeter. But here, this is a lovely blend. Again, thinking tropical fruits, great for your immune system, really boosting your defenses, which I think between you and me is perfect any time of year. Next up, we have our hot buttered rum. Hot buttered rum. This is another one that, oh gosh, you guys, you take such good care of me. I introduced this a couple years ago, and the past couple of years now, we have not been able to retire it. I would tell you it's limited edition because at one point it was, but we do now sell it all year because you guys like it so, so, so much. This is hot buttered rum, again, kind of leaning into the pirate theme, but this is a black tea, which has about 60 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup. And if you haven't had hot buttered rum, it is quite delicious, I have to say. But it normally has some spices in the background. So here we've used some sweet notes like butterscotch and some great notes that are going to spice it up and sweeten it. If you're not familiar, I have to tell you that licorice root tastes like sugar. It's what they used 100 years ago to make hard candy. Those of you who think you don't like licorice, I'm assuming you mean you don't like black licorice candy, and that's anise. That's a whole nother flavor profile. Licorice root tastes like sugar. And if you didn't know, licorice root is really good for acid reflux and tummy issues. So if you suffer from any of that, this is your go-to for sure. Also, hot buttered rum has some cinnamon, which between you and me, it's great for your metabolism. So I'm going to drink as much cinnamon as I can for sure. And again, friends, this is a black tea. So this is one of my favorites to drink hot or cold. Again, hot buttered rum, if you've had it, you've most likely had it hot. This tea is fabulous hot, but it's very flavor forward even when you cold steep it. Totally great. You can do that with either. I was talking to a customer in person over the weekend, and we were talking about cold steeping, that you can cold steep in anything. It doesn't have to be water. It could be club soda or ginger ale, gin or vodka, a cheap bottle of Chardonnay. She got quite pleased with that information. You can definitely do that with our tea. Speaking of, who likes a good cocktail? This one was based on one of my all-time favorites. This is a Treasure Island iced tea. Treasure Island iced tea. You like cola? I do, but I don't drink it anymore. I don't drink soda pop anymore, but boy, I used to. When I was a teenager, I worked in a pizza shop, and ooh, we could drink all the soda we wanted. Kind of got addicted. But it's been a long time since I've had a taste for it. But very specifically, a Long Island iced tea is typically made with cola, like Coke or Pepsi, and then they're adding their alcohol to it. And it's definitely a layered drink. So this tea very specifically was based on Long Island iced tea. I am calling it Treasure Island iced tea, mostly because I made it up. But it goes with the theme, because I'm dressed like a pirate, Fountain of Youth. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, friends, this is a black tea base. And if you're catching on to the theme, yes, it tastes like cola. So it does have a cola-like taste, but it also has caramel notes. Then when you really think about the depth of flavor of a cola, that there is typically a caramel, maybe vanilla in the background there. So you're going to find that here in this tea. Now, black tea has L-theanine in it. L-theanine specifically is going to help you flush out free radicals. If you didn't know what that is, free radicals are something that we all have, and they're jamming around your body. And it's not until the free radicals get together do we call it a tumor. And we probably all have tumors or throughout our system. The catch is we don't really know we have them until the tumor is acting badly and gives us a symptom. When we have a symptom that we don't like, and the doctor is then going to call it a cancer. So before the cancer, before the tumor, we've got free radicals. We want to get rid of them. It's exactly what L-theanine does. And L-theanine is an antioxidant that can be found in the tea plant. So like I said, this collection, we've got our purple tea, we've got 2 black teas and a green. So those all have the L-theanine antioxidant in them. This tea just happens to taste delicious. By the way, if you'd like to make your own Long Island iced tea, do check out our website. Every once in a while, I'll post a fun cocktail recipe if you're looking to have fun, especially this summer, or like if you're having a party, having a few people over. I know that you guys love tea, and you might think, oh, not all my guests want to drink tea. Tell them about this one. You definitely, I think they'll be surprised if they taste something this fabulous. Next up, friends, The Caribbean coconut calypso. Okay, personally, I just love saying the word calypso. Not gonna lie, I love that word. Like coconut. I really do. This is a perfect time of year to kind of move into those fun summer tropical flavors. This is Caribbean Calypso. Yes, it's got coconut. Are you familiar with coconut? It has um, a good, healthy fat, and that is a specific type of fat that we're going to use for energy. It also boosts your metabolism. I think that's fabulous. Coconut also has manganese in it, which is good for bone health. So for those of you who are definitely hitting the trails nowadays because the weather is warmer, you want to make sure that you are staying hydrated, of course, which the tea will do, but you also want to replenish all of the things that your body is stripping away when you are working out. And the Caribbean Calypso is one of my favorites. Now, like I said, this is another good one. If you're cold steeping, if you like iced tea, it's fabulous. It has other ingredients too. It's not a flat coconut tea. It does have orange and peach and passion fruit that all really come forward in the blend. So it's a very tropical, almost like a cocktail in a way. Definitely very good cold steeped for sure. But if you are going to hot steep it, do make sure you use steaming water and not boiling, because we don't want the green tea leaves to get bitter or to oversteep. So less temperature on the water, probably a less steep time than you might be used to, and definitely less than the tisanes. We've got 2 tisanes in this particular collection, and those can be steeped 5 to 8 minutes without a problem. Next up, we have our Blue Tropical Skies. This is making a return, another fan favorite. Like I said, we've had this Fountain of Youth collection now. I think this is year 6 that I've dressed like a pirate to do a live video. So Blue Tropical Skies. This is what the tea steeps up to be like because of butterfly pea flower. So if you're not familiar, here at Sub Rosa Tea, all of the ingredients that we use are grown organically. We use only all natural ingredients. So butterfly pea flower, let me show that to you. This is what the tea blend looks like. This is Blue Tropical Skies. This has a very mango forward taste. Mango and lemongrass, you can probably see both of those in the camera, but do you see that big blue flower in there in the blend? That's what lends itself to the color blue here in this tea. It is very, very blue and beautiful, blue like the sky. And that's just the way the flower is. It has a lot of health benefits. It's good for your hormones. It's good for your metabolism. It is extremely good for your skin. You're going to see that a lot of businesses inside the healthcare industry use butterfly pea flower who are in the skin industry because it's so good for your skin. Again, flushing away those free radicals, helping you to look younger inside your teacup. How great is that? Number 7 here, friends. This is Fool's Gold. This is Fool's Gold. Like I said, those of you who are taking those 10,000 steps a day when you are working out, I think you're going to really appreciate some turmeric. It's going to help your joint mobility, your bone recovery. And this tea has turmeric and citrus fruit and a little bit of orange in addition to all of that. So nice and smooth, sweet, spicy. In addition, it does steep up a beautiful bright gold color. So again, nothing artificial, but that is the way turmeric goes sometimes. And here, friends, I'm going to show you just really quickly that on the butterfly pea flower, this is a very blue tea. If you add acid, which is what I'm doing by squishing some lemon juice, it's going to turn from blue to purple to pink. So for those of you who might have littles in your life, I'm trying to make sure the ring light isn't in the way of showing. It is so beautiful live. It's really beautiful live. And you can add any acid to the tea to make the color change. It is just one of those really fun things about this particular tea. This tea, like I said, this is Blue Tropical Skies. It's mango tasting, so I love it with some lemon juice. I really, really do. Friends, I see lots of you watching live, and I want to say thank you for your time. I don't see any other questions, so I am going to sign off. I will be live next week with more summer flavors, Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the website, on the app, and on Facebook. But until then, no matter what you do with the rest of your day, have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you, friends. Bye-bye.